The mother-in-law angrily tore off the woman's veil, screaming at her for letting her husband leave on their wedding night. What they didn't realize, though, was that the woman's soul had long been replaced by a modern person. She should have been secretly reading a novel at her office, but in the next second, she accidentally slipped into the novel's world, becoming the supporting character who gets kicked out of the house right in the first chapter. Yet when the woman saw the room filled with precious antiques, she immediately made up her mind to win her husband's affection back. She quickly changed into a sexy outfit and stepped out to find him, under her mother-in-law's stunned gaze. Using the novel's plot as a guide, she knew her husband was supposed to be having a secret tryst with the princess. So she rushed to the hotel to take him home, only for the princess to find out. The princess then bribed a hotel waiter to lead the woman to the room of the prince, a man infamous for killing without mercy. Unaware of the trick, the woman was overjoyed when she pushed the door open. The man inside was exactly her ideal type. His figure made her lose her composure, and she directly took his arm, wanting to bring him home. Little did she know the man before her wasn't her husband, but the ruthless prince. At that very moment, the prince was even plotting how to destroy her husband's family, and she had walked right into his room on her own. But the woman had no clue what the prince was thinking. She simply reached out and took off his mask, and in the next second, she was captivated by his handsome face. When she learned the prince refused to go home with her, she picked up the wine on the table and drank it all in one go, then pushed the prince onto the bed. Meanwhile, her husband was still tangled up with the princess, completely oblivious to what she had done. It wasn't until he returned home the next day that he heard from his mother that the woman had stayed out all night. But the husband refused to tell her the truth, only then could he keep meeting the princess. On the other side, when the woman found out her husband had gone to see the princess again, she was furious. She decided to change into another new outfit to seduce him, but when she found the prince once more, she accidentally discovered the dancers nearby were actually a group of assassins. At this critical moment, the prince quickly pulled the woman into his arms, saving her from danger. And it was this action that made her realize the man before her wasn't her husband, because her husband knew no martial arts at all. But by then, the prince had already fallen in love with her, and he would never let her go looking for another man again.